Court is now in session. The Right Honorable Kyle Lang, the Red Lettuce, is presiding. The case before us now is Pich, the state of Pich, versus Aaron Gordon. Is Aaron Gordon guilty of setting the franchise back? Your opening statements, counsel.
Your Honor, it's great to be here today. Getting to talk about something that's very passionate to me and I have only scratched the surface of on our podcast, Court Cousins. I don't know if you've seen it, Your Honor. It's pretty solid.
I'm a huge fan, yes.
Okay.
I'll be impartial.
I didn't watch the Orlando Magic a lot in the Aaron Gordon years. I just never liked the guy. I just knew he wasn't it. I could tell pretty early after watching the first couple of seasons. I was like, this guy's not the guy. It's not going to be what everyone thinks it is. When you roll out a big three that's supposed to be Vucevic, who's a great player and I like, and Evan Fournier, who's like decent, and I got no problem with him. That's not a big three with Aaron Gordon that is going to go anywhere. And the Orlando Magic seemed to think it was for a long time. And when they had the chance to just have him go away, they went ahead and re-signed him. And that disgusted me. like at that point, I was like, okay, I like this team. I'm a Magic fan, but if they're going to make this move, I can't get behind it. The Pacers had sent him an offer sheet, and the Magic came back over the top, and I was like, no, you could have just let the Pacers take him off your hands. And, I mean, eventually down the road, we traded him, and that's kind of when I came back to the team because I'm like, good, he's gone now. We can start to move forward with an actual rebuild. This guy is not a winner. He never was a winner. The best thing he ever was at was dunking, and he couldn't even win the slam dunk contest. Now, look, Your Honor, I understand that other judges made what many think is a bad decision. And even I agree. I think he should have won that one with the help of our friend Stuff on a few dunks. They were pretty amazing. But that was the one thing that he's been really good at, and he couldn't even win that. So how the hell was he ever going to take this team to any second-round performances or winning more than one game in the first round? He just wasn't the guy. They tried to make him the guy. And he had this weird cocky attitude like, I'm the guy, like, yeah, man, I'm going to be the next Blake Griffin. And it's like, you weren't even Blake Griffin ultralight. And look, Blake Griffin is a nice player, but Blake Griffin didn't change any team's rosters for a championship either. So, like, if that's the bar you're supposed to be matching up to and you can't even match that bar, how the hell should you have been a top 2 player on a franchise in the middle of Florida who just wanted to be good, has some sexy uniforms, and some lovely fans, but couldn't get any love from one of their star players who wore what I think about him on his jersey as a number 00.
Counsel, you make some good arguments, and I do believe you are correct in many of your arguments. I think the expectations perhaps were a little overstated for Aaron Gordon. He said he wanted to wear 00 to make Orlando Magic fans' eyes pop. And at times he did in dunk contests and in random dunks that meant nothing in games. But very rarely, or ever really, did those meaningless dunks translate into winning. And as the previous case saw, that led to much losing for a decade or more. However, counsel, I find Aaron Gordon not guilty in this crime, counsel, because you're not pointing the finger at the right person. And while Aaron Gordon was a huge disappointment for me as an Orlando Magic fan and huge Court Cousins fan, although I should be impartial, it is really Rob Hennigan that deserves your ire. It was he that drafted Aaron Gordon and promised us this false thing. It was he that traded away Victor Oladipo and the other guy, Domantas Sabonis, who now plays for the Kings, for an aged and very underwhelming Serge Ibaka. It was he that paid Bismack Biyombo an absurd amount of money. And it's great that Bismack Biyombo is making hospitals in his home country, but that was too much fucking money. And if anyone to blame here, right on, or Counsel Pich, It is Rob Hennigan who has set our franchise back years. And the blame should not fall on Aaron Gordon's huge deltoids. That man has some nice shoulders.
I respect the decision, but I will be filing an appeal. And the case against Rob Hennigan is a completely separate case, sir.